This is a document where Mario and I put together the best of the asking dialogues for you. And when you get to page one, we're going to skip page one today because Mario and I have strategically placed the process of bragging in a couple of Wisdom Wednesdays from now, because we actually have the next three Wisdom Wednesdays following of including today, actually make it four Wisdom Wednesdays following a very strategic path for you. So in a couple weeks, Joe is going to come on talking about the importance of turbulence in your transaction and the importance of inoculating your clients. And the inoculation begins today. Inoculation means when we can pre-frame a problem before it comes to the attention of our buyer or our seller or our borrower. If they tell us about a problem, we are reframing that problem. And reframing takes a lot of energy and a lot of inertia because you've got to change their mind. They have witnessed, observed, and noticed something, and they've come to a conclusion. They have an opinion of what that means. And if they're wrong about that, you now need to change them. And so the way that we get in front of that is we pre-frame things, meaning we say it first. And when you say it first, they've not had the time to form an opinion or jump to a conclusion. And the way that we do this is with inoculation. And that means that we are bringing up something, inoculating against it before an opinion can be formed. So Joe's going to be talking about turbulence in a transaction. And then the week after that, Mario and I are going to be talking about how to brag about your not results, how to brag about the behavior, the actions that you've taken to protect them. So this isn't brag the way that you would formally talk about bragging, like I'm going to brag about Mario or I'm going to brag. It is how to deliver bad news and good news in a strategic way. And Mario and I are going to be talking about this. Um, I believe it's on the 28th of May for Wisdom Wednesday. So skip these pages for now. Mario and I will give you the complete setup for that. It's going to be great, and you're going to be good at it when we're done because we're going to give you a worksheet. What we're talking about today is the no fail protocol, the way to ask for a referral before, well, not before, the way to ask for a referral as soon as you become aware that your client is really happy with what you've done. So the trigger for this process, ACTS, is if anybody ever says these words to you, you want to be ready with the ACTS process. You ready for the words? Two words. Thank you. When you hear the words, thanks. Hey, Mario, thanks a lot. Man, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. When you hear a client say to you, wow, thanks, you must be ready with the ACTS process. And the ACTS process means they say thank you, and you say, ooh, I have an opportunity to ask for a referral. Now, if you could orchestrate a moment where they say to you, thank you, now you've orchestrated a referral moment. The way you're going to do that is with brag. You will orchestrate this. If between now and the 28th, if someone says, hey, Mike, hey, thanks, then boom, you go into what Mario and I are talking about right now. On the 28th and after, Mario and I could show you how to make somebody, compel somebody, inspire somebody to say, "Hey, Mike, thanks." You will have many opportunities between now and the 28th, just naturally, to have somebody say, "Hey, thanks. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming out here last minute to show me this property because everything else sold and we saw this one popped up and we know that when there's a house we got to see it right away, and man, thank you for doing this." Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the ACTS process, and the ACTS stands for, we're not going to ask them for a referral. As soon as they do that, we're going to ask them for three things before a referral. And you want to get really good at this because there are three things that happen before a referral, and they are awareness, comfort, time, and then a specific, that's what the S stands for, specific request. And what it sounds like is this. Let me back up. When someone says, "Hey, thank you," you say, "Oh, it sounds like you're pleased." I'll give you these words right here. Let me see. I don't know if I can blow this up any more than it is. I don't think I can. Let me get out of here. Let me see if I can make this larger for us. You can do
There you
this.
go, Dan. Uh-huh.
Let's do this.
That works.
And I don't think I can still make that full screen and keep that. I cannot. Okay, so let me
No,
go back
no,
to where we were.
no.
I can get rid of this menu, maybe.
You can.
Even better. Okay.
There you go.
So when somebody says thank you, your brain may say, "Time to ask for a referral," but your mouth doesn't. Your mouth says, "Hey, thank you for noticing. Hey, thank you for thanking me. Thank you." They thank you, you thank them. Um, or the one that Joe and I like to say is, "Hey, thanks. It sounds like you're pleased. Oh, it sounds like you're happy about this. Thank you, Dan. Oh, well, hey, thank you. No, it sounds like you're real happy about this. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you're happy about that? Hey, thank you. Oh, it sounds like you're pleased. What's important about that to you?" Ask them a question, make them say why, thank you. Thank you. Why? Because what they're going to do at this point is they may have said thank you as a reflex. We say thank you all the time, and it's a pleasantry. "Hey, thanks, Mario." Uh, Thanks for what, Dan? And now I've got to like define what that thank you is for. Someone says thank you, acknowledge it, and find out more. Take your time in step one, because step one is going to give you the fuel for the rest of this process. If you don't do step one, you're going to find out this is no longer a no fail protocol, as I promised you. Hey, thank you for dropping everything and coming out here last minute. I know these houses disappear. Hey, you know what? Really, thank you for saying so. I did drop everything to get here, and it sounds like you're real happy about that. Can you say a little bit more about how this helps you? And then you wait for them to answer, and then you could even say, "Wow, that feels really good that you're happy about this. It makes me feel good you're pleased." Get good at step one. Thank you means you got to talk about that now in a way that's not really bragging. "Oh, it sounds like you're happy about that. I did drop everything. Can you say like how that really helped you?" And then you're going to ask for comfort. You're not going to ask for a referral because they do that. You're going to say, Mike, I do have something important I want to ask you. And I only want to talk about this if you feel comfortable. If you're not comfortable, just say so. Fair enough? They will be so intrigued by what you want to ask them that they will say, yeah, yeah, yeah. What is it, Dan? Remember, they just said thank you. And you said, well, why thank you? And they told you why thank you. And you say, I actually do have something important to ask you. And I really only want to talk about it with you if you feel comfortable. Notice I'm embedding that. I really only want to talk to you about this if you feel comfortable. So if you're not comfortable, just tell me. Fair enough? Yeah, no, 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 no. Dan, what is it? Because they just thanked you and explained their thanks, this will now turn into, yeah, yeah, yeah. What is it? Mike, can we take about 5 or 6, maybe 7 minutes right now to talk about how we can let people know that you're my client? We're going to ask for time. We're not asking for a referral yet. We're asking for the time to see who they know who could use your help. And I actually would not use the word 10 minutes right here. I would use, 6 or 7, just like the speed limit at Disneyland and Disney World is 14 miles an hour. Why is it 14 miles an hour? Did they not have access to make signs that say speed limit 15 miles an hour? Yes, they did. But Disneyland knows psychology, like Dr. Dina Stacer, that when you put 14 miles per hour, everybody goes, I've never seen a 14 mile an hour sign before. We should go 14 miles an hour. The reason why you use an offbeat number is it works. Hey, can we take like 7 minutes right now and talk about how you can let the people you care about know about my help? Yeah, Dan, I got 7 minutes. You dropped everything to come show me this house. And then what you're going to do is you're going to ask for the referral in the way that we at By Referral Only teach you to ask for a referral. There is a right way to ask. In the deck of cards, which we're going to go to in a moment, here's the Magic Words Dojo. When I go into the green deck of cards, which is how to ask for a referral, all these cards right here, every single one of them, 52 of them, in fact, probably 49 of them, maybe even 50, are referral seeds, meaning it's not asking for a referral, it's planting referral seeds. And only 2, maybe 3 of them are asking for a referral. And By Referral Only, we actually only have one way of asking for a referral, and it sounds like this. I'm wondering, who's the next person who's most likely to do what you're doing right now? I'm wondering, who's the next person who's most likely to be looking for a house after you get yours. Who's the next person who's going to be looking for a home? And you're going to interrupt them, and you're going to continue talking. You're going to continue riffing, and you're going to say, it could be a friend of yours. It could be someone in your family, or it could be someone you work with. And you're going to talk really slow, and you're going to introduce the 3 groups of people that they're a part of. I know someone. Like, you're thinking to yourself, I know someone. Who comes to mind first? This is actually the only way to ask for a referral. Who's the next? Think about your transaction. Okay, who Who are you working with right now? Tell me your client, a buyer or seller. And then if it's a buyer seller, are they first time buyer? They move up buyer? They moving because um, they're pregnant, their family's expanding, maybe even a parent moving back into the house. Who is your client right now?